This place is really completely dead. Um, this is so-called Philadelphia. And wow, this is the area known as Kensington. And this is pretty demolished. You walk all down here. I'm surprised. When I first got here, there was hardly any traffic. Now all of a sudden there's traffic. But there was really no traffic because there's no businesses. There's nothing here, like all up and down here. There's mostly boarded up shops and gated up stores. But then you walk right over here, and I was surprised to see this, of everything being gated up and boarded up and looking completely, devoid and empty of people and life. You find this. I'm going to wait for these people to walk by. You find this. A barbershop, of all things. Me tofu. Okay, so I'm still just showing, the total devoid of life here in this area in Philadelphia, so-called. And look at this. But yet, which I find really strange, you have this here. You turn this way so I can avoid people. A Comcast truck. There's no one to sell your cable television, network television to. So it's kind of strange. This is when I initially got here, how it was. It was very quiet, very dead. A few drug addicts on the corner and such, and homeless people. But other than that, it was just like this. No traffic really going by. A bus would go by occasionally, but it was just really quiet and deserted looking. It's like a ghost town. That's what it is. It's like a ghost town. And this is as far as you can see how quiet it is. Okay, so this is tape 3 here in the area known as Kensington and so-called Philadelphia. And I just wanted to get this on camera. Yeah, this is what the residents generally look like when I first got here. And so as you can see all the way down there, it's hardly any life on the street. It's really completely deserted as far as you can see. I spoke to the librarian regarding this area, and she informed me. I asked her the question. I said, well, how long has this area looked like this? And she said that it's been, it's been like this for about 30 years. And she said at this point they're readying it for gentrification, and asked her, has she heard anything about it being on a schedule or anything like that for gentrification? And she said she had not heard anything as yet, but it has all the markings for it. Let me tofu. Okay, so today is August 27th, 2019, the dawn, and I'm just showing where I'm at. I walked all the way up that little hill up there at the very top to where I'm at now, and looked down each road there, the street, if you will, And notice that it's very, 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 very eerily quiet. Very quiet. You'll see the occasional stragglers walking around, and the ongoing traffic, but other than that, it's just very quiet. So I just wanted to make note of that. Kind of like the similar situation in other places I have visited, where the inner city areas, neighborhoods are extremely quiet. I believe these are the projects. I can see, well, I should say, I was looking from up the hill, further up the hill, I could see a tall structure. However, when I got down the hill or to this area, I couldn't find it. I asked two gentlemen and they told me that the projects were being torn down. So within certain areas, the project can have a different look, and for this one, it's like one-story level project. But yeah, this is something that structures being torn down, as you can see here, vacated. I did ask the gentleman if they knew when it was built, and they had no idea. They told me I should try to Google it and find out. But I wish there was other people around where I can ask them, the history of the projects here. This is now a college town, so all the new structures and the new tall buildings are, for the college and university. So I'm just recording how eerily silent this playground is. No children, no young adults or teens playing basketball anymore. And this is the same look in other areas that I've been. The playground empty and devoid of people. Beautiful. Great, so I can't even work. So now he comes back and is like, I guess, cleaning imaginary things. Look at him. Do you want me to move? Never mind, I'm moving.
No, I'm trying to tell you I was going to come back in 10 minutes.
To show the obscure area I find myself in. I'm trying to do some work and type, but I keep getting pushed out, interrupted, bothered, harassed. So now I find myself over here Let's just see for how long before this little walkway becomes very busy. Sitting here trying to do some typing. So let's just see how far I come along now. I'll meet hopeful. Yeah, this area is really bad. This person just walked by me, totally like out of it. They do some really bad things to these people in the so-called hood. Some really, really bad things. This is not the first time I've seen someone in a really bad state like this. One time I saw this guy, only thing he could do was move his eyes. He was stuck. He was just standing there, motionless. He couldn't move. He could only move his eyes. And this young white guy, 20 some odd years old, walks up to him and says something vulgar that he wants to do to him. And the only thing the guy could do was just move his eyes. He couldn't speak. He couldn't walk away. He couldn't do anything. Yeah, this is really, really bad what they do to people in this, in the inner city for the purposes of gentrification. So I wanted to document that. This poor person is still staggering, literally in a state of like comatose. Oh, this is really bad. Omi tofu. So they just came out of there. And this is the hood. Just so we're clear. Or, the inner city. So half of it is, already have the signs of gentrification, and along here, if you can see further up, right there, they're still working on tearing down some buildings and gutting them out. And then you have these guys who are just devoid of any personality, and they're very, very, very thin is what I do notice. Very different from the people that used to be peopling this area. They're very, very thin. No sort of personality, and then no style. They don't have any style. So where can you see that? And then this on the same block. And now I ask you. Omi tofu. Yeah, I'm just waiting for him to start moving again. That's what they do. They stop, they align themselves with you, they type in something in their little phone computer, and then you start feeling this disgusting feeling in your gut, in your body.